What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris. It's another amazing episode of Financipation. This channel is all about making money, saving money, building generational wealth, and financially emancipating yourself from generational poverty. On this channel, everybody, I try to give you a six-figure MBA level worth of investing in financial knowledge for free here on YouTube. And the things that people typically spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn in business school and in grad school, I give it to you for free here on Financipation, okay? Before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors, Look Solutions. If you want someone for your digital marketing, someone to do your website development, or basically to talk to people who are doing all these dope edits that you see on my YouTube videos, they're the best in the business of handling all of your digital needs, okay? Also, please hit that notification bell so that you know when I drop new content. This podcast, everybody, the Backdoor Roth IRA is going to focus a little bit more on my upper income earners that make essentially over $153,000 to over $228,000 per year. Okay, so it's for my Backdoor Roth IRA people. Okay, and for those, it's also addition to this video is also, and this podcast is also for those of us who made the mistake of investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into a traditional IRA in our late 20s or 30s, and then realizing that the Roth IRA was a vastly better financial product for those of us who want to retire early. Okay, so if you're wondering how you can invest like a middle-class person and you are an upper income earner, this is essentially the podcast for you, the Backdoor Roth IRA. Let's get started, okay? If you follow my channel, you are well aware of the fact that I'm a very, very huge proponent of the Roth IRA. In my opinion, it is easily one of the best financial investment vehicles that a person can use to build generational tax-efficient wealth. And at the time of this recording in 2023, the most a person can put into their Roth IRA every year is $6,500. Having said that, there are income requirement thresholds that a person can't be above in order to qualify for a Roth IRA. And at the time of this recording in 2023, a person that makes more than $153,000 a year cannot contribute to a Roth IRA. Additionally, at the time of this recording, if a person is married and filing jointly, they cannot contribute to a Roth IRA if they have a combined annual income of over $228,000. But however, there are no income limits for a traditional IRA, and you can literally make $1 million a year and still contribute that $6,500 a year to your traditional IRA. So before you get mad and think to yourself, oh, people are out to get me. Why is it that if I'm an upper income earner, why can I not contribute to the Roth IRA? If I make more than $153,000 a year, if I make more than $228,000 a year, my wife and I, why can we not contribute to a Roth IRA? It's just not fair. The government is out to get me. If you kind of think that way, I just want you to kind of think about how truly blessed you are. Honestly, if you are in a position where you make $153,000 a year, or you make over $228,000 a year. So consider this, okay? According to a 2022 study that was done by Statistica, 8% of U.S. households make under $15,000 a year. 7% of U.S. households make between $15,000 to $25,000 a year. 8% of U.S. households make between $25,000 to $35,000 a year. 10% of U.S. households make between $35,000 to $50,000 per year. 16% of U.S. households make between $50,000 to $75,000 per year. 12% of U.S. households make between $75,000 to $100,000 per year. 16% of U.S. households make between $100,000 to $150,000 per year. 9% of U.S. households make between $150,000 to $199,000 per year. And only 12% of U.S. households make between $200,000 or more. Once again, everyone, these are combined married incomes, because if you factor in single people, 38% of Americans, roughly 40% of Americans make less than $28,000 per year. And the average American, based off this same study actually, cannot afford a $1,000 emergency. Let me say this a different way, everybody. If you make the kind of money that you no longer qualify for the Roth IRA, count your blessings, because you are wealthier than 80% of America. So if you make over $153,000 per year, or you're married, you make over $228,000 a year, and you want to contribute to a Roth IRA, guess what? I'm going to teach you how to do it. And the answer is simple. It's called the Backdoor Roth IRA. With the Backdoor Roth IRA, you invest into a traditional IRA account, and then you slowly over time roll that traditional IRA into a tax-efficient Roth IRA. And rolling over a traditional IRA into a Roth IRA could be very, very smart for you financially over the long haul, okay? A traditional IRA is funded with pre-tax dollars. In other words, you don't pay taxes on it when you put it in, but once you make a withdrawal years later at retirement, you have to pay taxes on your contributions and on your earnings. Conversely, with a Roth IRA, you get taxed in the beginning, and after that, your contributions grow tax-free. Later in this podcast, I'm going to talk about why you want to get taxed today and not get taxed 25 or 30 years from now when you're ready for retirement. Another issue that I have with traditional IRAs versus Roth IRAs is that traditional IRAs come with these things called RMDs, and Roth IRAs do not. So RMDs, or required minimum distributions, are the minimum amounts the IRS forces you to take out of your 401k and out of your Roth IRA, your 403b, or your SO3, and your retirement accounts, as well as your traditional IRAs and SEP IRAs when you turn 72 or 75. Having said that, with a Roth IRA, you don't have to take out the RMDs, and you can essentially literally give that money to your children, to your beneficiaries, and they can literally throw that money into a brokerage account or into one of their IRAs or Roth IRAs as well. So as a result, that alone, and I said this in another podcast, that alone to me makes the Roth IRA significantly superior to the traditional IRA, because with the Roth IRA, it is that much easier to build generational wealth. Before I go any further, everybody, please hit the notification bell so you know when I drop new content. Please hit that like button. Please share the video. Please comment. Please subscribe. It helps the algorithm, and I thoroughly enjoy giving you guys free content, okay? Next, full disclosure, I do want you to be mindful of your tax bracket before you start doing the Roth IRA conversions, okay? Because the money that you switch from your traditional IRA into your Roth IRA does go towards your taxable income to the IRS that year. For example, I'm a mechanical engineer, I teach finance, and I live in a world full of numbers. This is what I mean by that. For example, let's say you're a single person making $170,000 a year, and you therefore can't contribute to a Roth IRA because you make too much money. Let's say you have approximately $200,000 in your traditional IRA, and you want to convert that traditional IRA into a Roth IRA because you like the idea of the money growing tax-free. $200,000 divided by 10 years means you would need to convert $20,000 per year from your traditional IRA into your Roth IRA. So if you make $170,000, it puts you in the 24% tax bracket. But if you take that $20,000 from your traditional IRA, you put it into your Roth IRA, the IRS is going to add that additional $20,000 to your annual income, and now you made $190,000 that year. At $190,000, you have jumped an entire tax bracket, and instead of being in the 24% tax bracket, you are now in the 32% tax bracket. So if this person were my client, I would instead tell them to take, instead of 10 years, I would tell them to take 20 years converting the traditional IRA into a Roth IRA, because that would essentially only add $10,000 per year to their annual income, and they would only be making $180,000 the years that they took this money out, and they would still therefore be in the 24% tax bracket. Once again, everybody, everyone's journey is different. So before you start doing the Backdoor Roth IRA, verify your tax bracket, verify your income levels, and be sure about how much money from your traditional IRA you want to convert into your Roth IRA, because you do not want to jump tax brackets, okay? And a good rule of thumb is this. With the conversions and everything, typically speaking, 10 years typically won't allow you to jump a tax bracket. For this particular example, this person would have to do 17 to 20 years. But in general, verify what your income levels are and verify how much money, how fast you want to convert from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, okay? So even though you would essentially have to pay taxes in the beginning, and you will get walloped in the beginning with the Roth IRAs, you are literally light years better off than if you did nothing with their IRA and you got taxed 25 years from now at a significantly higher tax rate. And once again, everybody, I'm going to keep it completely honest. Taxes are going to have to go up. Our country right now has $33 trillion of debt. And at some point, America is going to get serious about taxes, and they're going to get serious about national debt and raise everyone's taxes. The last thing I want to talk about is when you should actually convert your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. Traditional IRA conversion makes sense when you have the following, okay? One, you won't need the converted funds for at least 5 years. It has to be in your traditional IRA for at least 5 years, okay, people? Two, you have to be comfortable paying taxes in the beginning today, and believe the federal government will at some point have to raise everyone's taxes down the line or whatever because to pay down our nation's national debt. Three, you have to be comfortable paying conversion taxes. You need to be able to pay these conversion taxes without using the retirement funds themselves. And lastly, you have to be comfortable converting from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA, because you may not need the funds for retirement, and you want to be able to transfer these funds to your children and to your beneficiaries, okay? I wanted to do this podcast on the Backdoor Roth IRA for my higher income earners, as well as for my listeners and my subscribers that are in the higher tax brackets and people like that, okay? I also wanted to do it because I want it to be for the ones who actually want to contribute to their children's generational wealth. As I said earlier, everybody, I'm a firm believer in passing on the wealth that we spend our entire lives building, passing it on to our responsible children and to our responsible generations, to our responsible beneficiaries, okay? And with a Roth IRA, you can do that. A lot of us, when we first got into the whole financial game, we were taught, okay, basically invest into a 401k, invest into a traditional IRA. And as we started figuring this out later in life, we started realizing, wait a minute, a traditional IRA is inferior to a Roth IRA. A traditional 401k is inferior to a Roth 401k. So as a result, we had to basically kind of change course in our 30s or change course in our 40s or whatever, or change course in our late 20s and start converting from a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. And that's the reason why I wanted to make this podcast. I wanted to teach you the Backdoor Roth IRA and the way to do that from the most tax efficient perspective, okay? This channel, everybody, Financipation, is all about making money. It's all about saving money. It's all about building generational wealth. And it's all about financially emancipating yourself from generational poverty. You can book a one-on-one session with me at any point. The link is below. I'm not giving you financial advice on this channel, everybody. You got to make your own responsible decisions based on your own independent research, as well as the research you do for yourself, okay? Please check me out on my website, www.therealfinancipation.com. On Instagram, please check me out at @thereal_financipation. My Spotify page is Financipation. My TikTok page is Financipation, just like it's spelled in that sign behind me. And my Facebook tribe, my Facebook page is also called Financipation. And check out my financial blog as well, Financipation. Also, check out some of my digital e-products below as well. I'm going to be dropping some e-products very soon. Hit that notification bell. Please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe. Please hit that notification button below so you know when I drop new content. Thank you, Kilica Solutions, for all these dope graphics. And it's your boy, Chris. I'm out, everybody. Peace.